Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are doing a level 10 Lynx Rainbow Showcase on this INT UI Goku who just got his EZA. It's actually so fresh, he's hot to the touch right now. It literally just dropped. You can see on my clock at the top there, it's 8:02, and it just dropped at 7 o'clock. So basically I just rushed through the EZA, did a little prep work, and we've got him ready to go. So this guy after his EZA is absolutely ridiculous. He's one of the best EZA TURs in the game. To me now, he's probably like the best Realm of Gods lead if you're going to run Saiyans, which a lot of the Realm of Gods units are. The Beerus setup is still really good, but I think that's only good now if you're going to focus on Beerus. If you're going to use like these UI Gokus and stuff, you definitely want to run this guy as the lead. He's just crazy. So his leader skill did improve to Realm of Gods, all stats 160 and key 3, which is great. The big thing that is ridiculous about this guy is he now infinitely stacks attack and defense, which is like absolutely crazy. His passive is really simple. It's just attack and defense 150, and then he's going to awaken anytime your HP is 50% or less. So no turn restriction. So like literally, if you lose half your health in turn 1 and then he pops up, he'll transform right away, right? So even though his passive is really simple, he's still going to be really good in this phase because he's stacking and because he's got super attack level 15 and he gained more stats from his EZA, right? So then we look at the awakening. So remember, the only requirement is 50% HP or less, so it's a really easy requirement, especially if you're doing difficult content, right? So the first thing I should mention is that he still infinitely stacks attack and defense, which is great. Because there's a lot of units that they'll stack, but then when they transform, they stop stacking. So it's so awesome that this guy keeps the stacking, because I could see in a long event, like you wouldn't want to transform super early with this guy if he didn't stack afterwards, because you'd want to build him up first. But since he stacks right away, he can transform turn 1 and we won't care. So his passive now grows quite a bit once he's transformed, and this is when this guy is just absolutely ridiculous. He's key 3, attack 200%, and defense 100%. He has a great chance of evading enemies' attacks, so that's 70% chance, okay? He disables enemy guard, and then the thing that's really crazy about this guy is the turn he transforms, he has a 100% chance to dodge, which is absolutely ridiculous for very tough events, right? So he's going to be really good in the God event. He's going to be really good in the GT Legendary Goku event, right? I gave him all, so once I found out he was a stacking unit, I went and gave him all combo attack equips. So if you look at my stats there, I'm 10 combo, 15 crit, and 11 dodge. Now, the 11 dodge, that was kind of the old stupid me that didn't really understand the game as well back in the day. I had this idea way back that like because int units only already get 5 dodge, I figured I would emphasize their strength. So I gave this guy more dodge. And I did that because this guy was very vulnerable as well. Once he transformed, he had no defense. So even though he had dodge in his kit, I like really needed him to dodge. So what I'm going to do at some point is I'm going to take all of that dodge and I'm going to convert it to combo attack. I actually recommend, and because he disables guard, I would just go all in on combo attack with this guy. So that's something I'm going to have to fix with him later. So if you haven't done that yet as hidden potential, go all in on combo attack with this guy. And there you see I've got all level 10 links. So we're going to go ahead and hop in. Now we are doing the GT Legendary Goku event for 2 reasons. One reason is I want to give him a chance to stack, so we need to do a longer event. And the reason I'm doing this one instead of the regular Legendary Goku event, it's quite possible we could get to the end without transforming in the normal Legendary Goku event. So here, we for sure can take enough damage to get down to 50%. So I want to get at least a turn or 2 of him in his first form. And then we'll see when we naturally transform and we can kind of see that second form. I am keeping both my Friezas on rotation just because my Joint Forces unit, I don't remember which one it was. It was either, I think it was the Gohan and Piccolo. The Gohan and Piccolo on the end is one of my few support units, so I want to get him rotating right away so that he's floating around, and I want him to pop up. So there will be a rotation where the UI Goku will not have support, but then there'll be some rotations where he does. So we'll kind of get to see him in both situations. So this is going to be like a very ideal first turn. And this is great because he links up really well with the new LR UI Goku, so that's who we're going to link him up with. We've got this Frieza Gohan just to provide support. Now keep in mind, this team build is only running 20% supports right now. The Reps of Universe 7 team is about to get some ridiculous supports once the EZAs happen, but that Master Roshi is going to be a 40% support, and then there's a Tien and Krillin that he's either a 30 or a 40% support. So we're going to get some more legitimate supports coming out, but I really wanted to get this video out right away because he just dropped, and I want to show people how ridiculous he is. So turn 1, he's at 176k defense turn 1. That's really good considering he's going to stack, right? So as I super attack, what you guys will find out with stacking units is that the higher their base stats are to start, the faster they stack. Holy crap! Turn 1, just casual 4 mil, like no like setup or anything. Like, yep, I'm just gonna be 4 mil. That's just one shot in Goku. Here's the thing. I want to build him a combo attack, right? Had he additional there, he wouldn't have even got a chance to do it. But 4 mil non-transformed with everything he's doing and a stacking, right? So we'll see what he looks like next turn after just one stack. So I'm going to keep Vegeta on rotation. With a Goku and Frieza, they don't link the greatest, but I just had to put together the best team I could considering where we're at in the game right now. But this team is going to get way better very, very, very quickly. Vegeta with type advantage, that's type disadvantage is fine. If we take a little damage here, that's fine because we might just transform right away. So we'll see. But the LR Goku and Frieza, by the way, they're going to get an easy in part 3, so they're not even at like max capacity right now yet either. And like a lot of the best support units haven't like fully EZA'd yet, so this team isn't quite ready. The other thing that's going to make this team way better is the same name update, because I literally want to run all 3 UI Gokus on this team. I want to run the INT one we're showcasing here, I want to run the LR STR one, and I want to run the physical free-to-play one, because he's absolutely bananas, and he's like a 30% support that stacks. Alright, so we're not down to 50% yet, so we'll get another turn with the first form, which is fine. So this will actually be good because we have pretty much the exact same rotation as before, because this support's doing the exact same thing as the other one. So we can see here how the defense improves. So you can see just after one stack, we gained about 30k defense. He's already at 200k defense, and as he stacks, it's just going to get higher and higher and higher. We should also see his attack grow. So the reason why I was kind of so surprised at that first attack stat, or where I maybe sounded like, holy crap, that's a good attack stat, it's not because 4 mil is crazy. Like, 4 mil actually isn't a crazy attack stat these days, but it's because that was turn 1 on a stacking unit. So that 4 mil is going to grow very, very quickly to some insane numbers. So I'm just going to roll in here without items again, because I actually do want to take damage. We just got to make sure we don't get one shot on one of these rotations. Yeah, so 4.2, his attack is growing, his defense is growing, and yeah, he's just very simple in this form. He's kind of a caveman unit right now, but once he transforms, he gets a lot more in there. So, I don't know. This INT UI is really exciting. And with all the insanity of the 6-year anniversary, right, and all of the content we're getting, all these crazy new units, my favorite part of this, and pretty much any celebration, are the EZAs. They're so exciting because the EZA units are so good, and they're EZAing like really old units that you typically have multiple dupes if not rainbowed. So it's like I'm going to instantly add one of the best units in the game to my box as a rainbow unit without having to summon for them, which is absolutely awesome. So that INT UI Goku is just sitting in my box, ready to go, and yeah, that was great. We'll put Vegeta in slot 1. And we'll just let LR... And by the way, the Vegeta and the Goku and Frieza, they're not going to look fantastic right now. The reason why I've got 2 Goku and Friezas is when I do showcases, I do kind of want to run them on their best leader skill. And that Frieza is 177%, so that's why I'm running the double Frieza. Now, if I were running this team more as like I want to actually build like the best possible team, I'd probably run INT UI as a leader and do Realm of Gods, or I'd run double AGL LR UI Goku with the Miraculous Awakening and Reps of 7 team. That's probably the way I'd actually run this. But once this Goku and Frieza get their EZA, like this is also a very optimal build you could do, especially if you plug in like the better support units. The thing that's crazy is the Gohan and Frieza and the Gohan and Piccolo I'm running in this showcase, they're banner units. And I'm not even going to, like, they're not even going to make the team later on. Alright, we got our transformation. You can see how quick and easy that was, right? Now, here's the thing. And our Icarus is going to trigger here as well. We'll let that show. I do like these, what do you call them? Highlight reel things. Yeah, they got another name, but I'm drawing a blank on it right now. But yeah, those items are pretty cool. So let's go into my items here. Yeah, support memories. That's the word I was looking for. I like support memories. All right, so this Goku now, he's going to have a 100% chance to dodge this turn. And because we got this Goku right here in slot 2, he's got a 70% chance to dodge. So even though I'm low on health, I really don't feel like I have to touch my items here. I think we're going to be just fine. Let's look at INT UI Goku. So now he's at 200k. So what's going to happen is when you transform, the defense will dip a little bit. Because when he transforms, he goes from 150% defense to 100% on his passive. Basically what he does is he's 150% attack and defense. When he transforms, he exchanges 50% defense for 50% more attack. So now he's a 200% attack but only 100% defense. But because we're stacking, that 200% defense is going to continue to rise now. We should notice a nice jump in attack stat. The only thing is we don't have a support. So whatever attack stat we get will be higher once we get support on rotation. So we're going to take a look here and see what we're looking like turn 1 after transformation here. And I don't think we're at any risk of dying. This is 100% chance to dodge. Yep. It's like a Tech Caulifla, right? Yeah, 5.3. 5.3 mil. 100% chance to dodge. And even after this turn, he's a 70% dodger like the other UI Goku. It's just insane. Yeah, and then double super 5.4. Yeah, I've got to go in and I'm going to go all in on combo on this guy because even if I have to use stones to do it, I'm going to do it because this guy's absolutely crazy. And then yeah, here's 3 mil from this guy. So by the way, this EZA INT UI Goku just output a higher attack stat than this crazy new LR. Now granted, my LR is only at 69%, but still, that's pretty darn impressive because he's doing a lot of similar things to that LR now because he's got the 70% chance to dodge and he's got a crazy attack stat. Alright, I might actually use an item here just because I want to make sure, like I'm not going after this to beat it right now. And let's just do a Princess Snake so we can heal up. Because now that we've transformed, our health doesn't really matter, right? And I could use Vegeta's active skill, but we don't really need to. That's not really important for this video. We'll just attack through here. But yeah, this is why... Yeah, that was a good thing I used that item right away. Vegeta should be... Oh, geez, yeah. Real good thing I used that Princess Snake. Vegeta just got hit pretty hard right there. That's why I do, like, a lot of people debate who's better, the Vegeta or the UI Goku from the banners. That right there is why I think the UI Goku's better, because the UI Goku, you can just put slot 1 in a hard event, and odds are he's going to dodge that super attack, and we don't even have to worry about it, right? So that's why I like the UI Goku a little bit better. But the Vegeta's crazy. I would say the Vegeta's like the number 2 or maybe number 3 best unit in the game. They're both crazy, and my Vegeta's only 55%. I'm not going to go for more dupes of him. The UI Goku is what I really want, so all the stones I'm getting from here on forward, I'm just funneling into UI Goku. Until I either rainbow him or rainbow so many units on the batter that it's like not worth it for me to summon anymore. Alright, so here's another really good rotation. So now we've got Transform UI Goku with support next to AGL UI Goku. So once again, we're looking at 5 out of 7 links. By the way, this First Awaken link is a really good link. So if you do a team comp where you can get that, that's a really great link to try to get active. I don't have it active right now. But First Awaken, 25% attack. So yeah, if you can find a unit that you can get them next to that has that, yeah, use it. The thing is I'm pretty, yeah, this guy right here, this physical UI Goku that's going to get his EZA, you put it next to him, and he'll get that First Awaken. So yeah, that's a really great link if you can get that going. Alright, but we're just going to jump in and just attack away here. I'm going to let AGL UI get a bunch of these orbs here to get a fat 24 key, hopefully. 22 key is fine. And defensively, yeah, 256k defense. So here's the thing now. For the rest of the fight, we're looking at a 70% chance to dodge and a 250k plus defensive stat. So he's going to be pretty much untouchable. And the thing with this event is everybody's dodgeable, I think, up until the last phase. So we're good. Oh, and of course... oh, sorry. I thought that was me getting hit, but no, that's me attacking. So we're good. We're good. I actually missed the attack step, but I want to say it was like 5.5 or something. I just caught it off the edge of my eye, but you guys saw that like crazy 5 mil plus attack stats. Here's the AGL one at over 4 mil. The thing is these guys don't need to put up like crazy 9 or 10 million attack stats because of all of the other things they're doing. Like 70% chance to dodge with good defense and good attack, like that's all these units need, which is just insane. So yeah, we're just flying through the GT Goku event here. This guy we don't play around. We're going to use a Whis, and I'm going to be honest, even with a Whis we could die here if we get really unlucky. So let's go ahead and Whis. Yeah, I'm going to have to put Vegeta in slot 1. There's no way I can let Goku and Frieza take all that. I'm not going to grab as many orbs because I do want to get whatever healing I can get here. Alright. So we'll see what happens, but I think we're going to be okay. The time when this guy will really crush you bad is if he super attacks you, lowers your defense, and then like normal attacks you for a huge amount of damage. So with Whis, though, I think we're okay now. Yeah, we're okay now. We're going to be good. Because the worst we could take is a super to this LR Goku and Frieza, and with a Whis, I think we should be fine. But without a Whis, like, we could have died on normal attacks. This guy hits really hard. Alright, this is going to hurt. This is with a Whis, by the way. Yeah, 239k with a Whis. Without Whis, that probably would have been 400 to 500k damage. So, we definitely needed that. I might use a Princess Snake next turn. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, because even if he's attacking one time, I mean, we've pretty much seen what we need to, but I want to see this guy stack a little bit, right? So I'm going to keep this going as long as I can to get my UI. Yeah, 284k defense. We're approaching 300. So after this, like, before he takes an attack, he's going to be at 300k defense with a 70% chance to dodge. Now, you can't tell me that's, like, not one of the most broken units in the game right here that we're looking at, right? He's absolutely insane. Like, I'm going to say this. And this, that was what, 5.8 mil right there? I would actually, yeah, 5.7. So the first one was probably like 5.6, 5.5. But he's approaching a 6 million attack stat with a 70% chance to dodge. Yeah, I could see the argument that after ZZA, this INT one could be better than the LR STR one. Now, if you're looking at a rainbowed STR one, comparing it to this, they're going to be really close. But like I said, if you argued that this INT one was better, I don't know that I could, like, dispute it, right? Same thing, if you also argue that the LR STR one was better, I mean, I can see that side of it too. But for most players, this INT one is the one you're going to want to run, because even if you have the LR STR one, odds are he's not rainbowed. And I'm going to say, hands down, this INT UI Goku rainbowed is better than probably a 1 to 3 dupe version of that STR one, just because of all the stats we're getting, and yeah, it's crazy. So what do we got left for items? We got one Whis. This guy's literally about to die, but he's attacking 700 times in slot 1. That's really frustrating. I'm going to use a Whis, because I want to guarantee one more turn. If we didn't Whis here, like, this Vegeta could actually get us killed. So we'll do this, because we are... Oh, shoot, I kind of didn't want the Dokkan attack yet. That's okay, we'll see. But yeah, we might actually end up beating this just because I want to get as many turns in as I can. Okay, good. I think the Whis did save us there, though, because without Whis, that could have killed us or come really, really close. Alright, let's get the Dokkan attack. I'm not even going to do this. We just want to go fast, and we're going to kill him. So, and then we should heal up pretty good here. Alright, the next turn that we have might be the last turn. But if I can survive without items and get him another turn of stacking, I do want to show as much as I can here in a long event, right? And, like, this is me just cruising through the Legendary Goku event with, honestly, like, a very non-optimal team. Because the LR Goku and Friezas are not easy aid. The support units are not the ones I would want to use. I would rather have multiple UI Gokus, which I can't because we don't have the same name update. So a lot of things there. So here we are, safely over 300k, 310k defense. So even if we don't dodge, like, he's going to be very good defensively, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and just grab an orb here. And then we'll let UI grab as much, the AGL one. And then Tech 1 will get a little bit of healing. We definitely could die, though. Like, Tech Goku and Frieza on the end, like, could absolutely get obliterated. Like, we might not survive this. But yeah, 5.5 mil without support. That is not too shabby at all. 70% chance to dodge, 300k plus defense. How many units in the game can do all of those things? So let's see. 5.5 million attack stat, 70% chance to dodge, 300 plus K defensive stat. Not many units in the game can achieve those levels of greatness on all of those categories, right? I can't state enough like how crazy this guy is. He's so good. Which is why the moment part 2 dropped, I'm like, yep, ECA, let's go. Record video, let's go as fast as we can. Because this guy's insane, we need to show him off to the world. Alright, now let's see if we die here. We very well could die here, which is fine. We've definitely seen enough of this guy. But if we live and get one more turn, I would take it. Let's see what happens here. I think even on normals we could die, to be honest. Oh! Okay, those normals aren't doing too bad. Oh, you know what? My Whis is still active from the last round. That's what it was. Because without Whis, those normals would have done probably 50k a piece, if not more. We definitely could just die here too, though, flat out. Where are we at? Yeah, I've got no items, so we'll just see what happens. If we can get another turn, we get one. But if not, we've seen the ridiculousness of this guy, right? Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, so what I'm going to say for every player out there, whether you're a veteran, new player, or whatever, grind up all of these story event units because they're all really good. Get all of their EZAs done. Now, if you're having trouble EZAing your INT UI Goku, and you definitely could if like you're a newer player, I'm going to try to put out a video today, if not tomorrow. Today or tomorrow. I'm going to do a how to beat the EZA. Yeah, there we are. 500k shot. All right, we're done. But I'm just going to say this here at the end. I'm going to put out a video probably today or tomorrow on how to beat his EZA with different team comps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together various team comps depending on what type of box you might have. And then hopefully one of my comps will help you out. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this INT UI Goku. Is absolutely ridiculous. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you think he's better than the LRSTR one or not. That could be quite debatable, right? And anyways, thanks for watching. We'll catch you all on the next one.